As far as like fear of defects at the home, I would probably say like foundation issues is always a sticking point. The roof, obviously, and electrical. Plumbing isn't the end of the world, but anytime there's foundation issues, when we start going over the defects at the end during the presentation, the client's eyes always just get huge and they get big, or you tell them there's a roof problem and they start to get a little bit of some hesitancy. But I would say foundation issues is probably the biggest fear clients get when we start going over everything at the end. One thing that I like that Kristine does, and I've actually mentioned this to some of my other agents, is when we're at the inspection, Kristine keeps the clients busy, and she's like either in the living room with them or in the kitchen, they're sitting down, and she's going over every aspect of the transaction with them. So escrow, she starts talking about when we're done with the inspection, what happens next. If you're going to ask for a credit, if you want the seller to fix the problems themselves or bring in somebody they trust. That's one thing I've always loved about Kristine is how hands-on she is with the client, and how she kind of keeps them busy at the inspection and goes over the entire transaction with them. Nobody does that I work with currently, and I absolutely love that. I would recommend Kristine as one of the most honest, and I actually talked about this with my business partner. I'm like, Kristine is by far the sweetest agent we know. She's awesome, she's sweet, she's very honest. You could just feel the positive energy coming from her, and she won't sacrifice her integrity for a commission, and she'll never lie to a client, and we just absolutely love that about her right there. But that's the way I would describe Kristine to a prospective client, is by far the sweetest, most honest agent you'll ever meet.